Hello everybody, welcome to this session. My name is Suyog Ghanesham Pimple and today I'm here to talk about the topic. The topic name is Service Facility Design or else Layout. Let's begin with the introduction part. What exactly the name or else term facility layout or design means? A facility layout and design is an important component of a business overall operations, both in terms of minimizing the effectiveness of the production process and meeting the needs of employees. The basic meaning of facility is the space in which a business activity takes place. So, the facility layout or design meaning is arrangement of machinery, equipments, arrangement of other industrial facilities, achieving quick production at least cost. And least cost means at a lower cost. Okay. So objectives of good layout and design. First is material handling costs, movement of people and materials, hazards of personnel, accidents, production capacity, labor efficiency, employee morale, space utilization, ease of supervision and maintenance. Factors influences. What are the factors that influences the uh, facility layout? So factors influences are materials, product, manpower, machinery, types of industries, location, managerial policies. So these are the factors that are influences in facility layout or design. So let's get with the first one, that is material. So material, the basic objective of layout is to ensure a smooth flow of work, material and information through material management. Is a core supply function and includes supply chain planning and supply chain execution capabilities. Specifically, materials management is the capability firm used to plan total material requirements. The material requirements are communicated the procurement and the other function for sourcing. The second one is product. Product management is an organizational function which is within a company dealing with new product development, business justification, planning verification, force, forecasting, pricing, product launch, and marketing of a product or product at all stages of the product life cycle. What does manpower means? Manpower. So what does manpower stands for? So manpower management, which is also called as human resource management, consists of putting right number of people at right place, right kind of people at the right place, right time doing the right things for which they are situated for the achievement of goals of the organization. So manpower plays an important role in facility layout and facility designs. Okay. So machineries. So machineries Efficient machineries management means having the right size and type of equipment available to do the job at the right time at the right time for the least cost. So, at, so this particular statement means that there should be a right size or else a right type of equipment. Means the equipment which we are using, that should be right, that should be convenient, and that should be and that should be easily handled by the employees which we are hiring. Okay. Or else employees which we are giving that particular role play for, sorry, for doing the production part. Then types of industries, these are the primary, secondary, tertiary and the quarterly. Primary industries involves getting raw materials, example mining, farming and fishing. The secondary one is, the secondary one is Industry involves manufacturing, example making cars and steels. Okay. Uh, then factor influences. Factor influences the location is also the most important part, which we have to consider. So location. Industry is located at that place where the availability of raw materials means the availability of raw materials which can be easily available. Proper climate, condition and soil are some of the most important factors that influences the location of an industry. Managerial policies. A policy is a management is a general statement which is formulated by an organization for the guidance of its personnel. The objectives are first formulated and then policies are planned to achieve them. Policies are mode of thought and the principles underlying the activities of an organization for organization or an institutions. So these were the factors influences. Principles of the ideal design and layout are minimum travel, sequence, uses and flexibilities, safety and satisfaction, compactness and minimum investment. So getting on part, so let's get a brief information with regards to the point that is minimum travel. A travel management company TMC is a travel agency that provides extensive business travel support to organization of all sizes. A TMC can specify your workload, help you manage travel risk, reduce travel spend, serves you travelers and provide integrated and centralized data operating. Data reporting. The term, the words. So the second one is sequence. The sequence means the automotive part. Sequencing is the process where a supplier delivers parts to an OEM assembly plant and extract order as required by the OEM. Suppliers use the information to sequence and or manufacture the part before shipping them to the assembly part. To the assembly plant. Okay. So third one is uses and flexibility. By adding flexibility to SM, that is supply chain management, management is able to respond to deviation from the surroundings of the chain as well as fluctuations from within the chain for the short term. Flexibility means responding the changes in demand or supply quickly and handle external effectively. Okay, so safety and satisfaction is an important principle which we have to consider in designs and which we have to consider in designs and layouts. So safety refers to the safety of stock, human resource, that are human working in a organization, and physical infrastructure and the overall logistic systems. Compactness and minimum investment. Minimum investment should be there while purchasing the material and in and other things. So these were the principles for ideal design and layouts. What are the importance? The importance are as follows. That is economics in handling, effective use of available area, minimization of production delays, improved quality control. Okay, so avoidance of bottlenecks, better production control, better supervision, improved utilization of labor, improved employee morale, avoidance of unnecessary and costly changes. Types of layout are product layout, fixed position layout, service facility layout, process layout, cellular manufacturing layout, combined layout. So let's start with the first one, that is let's start with product layout. So here we will be getting the brief information what exactly the product layout means, or else types of layout in which product layout, what exactly the product layout means. So straight line or layout for serialized manufacture, arrangement of machine in one line depending on the sequence of operation. Materials are fed in the first machine and finished product comes out from the last machine, example sugarcane mill and paper mill. So in this particular layout we can see that that the the production is centralized manufacturing. Okay, so in this we have to just in this we have to just feed in the first machine, that is we have to just feed a raw material in a first machine, and the finalized product or else finalized production will be getting in our hand, that is sugar. The most probably the production will be like steels, sugar canes and paper mills, etc, etc. So here is an example, that is over here we can see the receiving of raw materials done in second. In left hand side we can see raw materials, the receiving of raw materials has been done, that is RM, that is raw material, then it has been transferred to the raw material stores, then it accordingly the production is getting into the finalized product. Okay, so in this RM stands for raw material and WC stands for work center. Okay, so packaging is also done, shipping is also done, finalized goods stored, and that's it. Fixed position layout. Fixed position layout means movement of men and machines to the product, bulky product, that is aircraft, assembly, ships, etc. So fixed position layout means here the product which we are going to finalize is on his fixed position. So we have to take out other machineries that is going to help that particular product to get finalized. Okay, so we have to just take the machinery on that particular product, and later on we will be getting a finalized product. For example, for this particular fixed position layout, the example will be aircraft assembling ships and etc. Over there the product will be not getting transfer from one place to another place. Okay, so for finalizing this product, the entire other helpful machinery will be going to come close near to the products. Okay, service facility layout. Service oriented industries like banks, hospitals, etc. So in this pic we can see there is a parking area, casualty and impact department, parking area, hospitality wards, hospital wards, doctors lounge, offices. So service facility layout means service oriented industries like bank and hospitality, so banks and hospitals, etc. So in these the sequences or else the services okay. So in this particular layout the so cellular manufacturing, machines grouped into cells. Each cell is formed to produce a few parts with common characters. So here is an example. Sliding scale duty, the duty which varies along with the price of the commodity, is also known as sliding scale duty or seasonal duties. These duties are confined to agricultural products as their prices frequently vary because of natural and other factors. Fifth one is countervailing duty. It is imposed on certain imported where it is being subsidized by exporting governments as a sorry once again combined layout, combination of different types of layout, product layout and process layout. So here is an example. Over here we can see the combined layout. So how exactly the combined layout or else how exactly the product layout is been working. Okay, in this figure FP is SP stands for forging press, HT stands for heat treatment furnace, GC stands for gear cutting machine, and GG stands for gear grinding machine. Revision of layout. Revision of existing layout. Minor changes to complete dismatching or dismelting of the existing structure to increase the operating efficiency of the plant. So after all this particular thing, the revision of layout should be done for minor changes to complete the entire organization with according to the existing structure. Okay, so to increase the operating efficiency of the plant, to increase the to getting the final product, basically to getting the finalized product, to getting the efficiency of the plant according to the efficiency of the product. By revision, expansion, technology advancement, improvement in the layout, retail layout patterns, grid, rectangular with parallel asleys, formal, control tariff flow, uses selling space efficiently. In this layout, retail layout, we can see that each and every things are being kept in the flow. That is, the cafeteria is in right side, chairs are in centers, the tables are in centers, the chair are in corner sides. So each and everything are being placed accordingly. Free form layout. So free for flowing, informal, creates friendly environment, flexible. So here we can see free form means the cafeteria will be staying in right side only. Okay, but the people can sit accordingly to them. There is no restrictions. There is no sitting for formats for any of the particular, for any of the person or else any of the particular organization to keep in that mind. Boutique, unique shopping environment, divided store into a series of individual shopping areas, each with its own theme. So here we can see the example of boutique. So here is an cashier space, then suits are there. Okay. So last one is example of an McLeod's. So here is an example of McDonald's kitchen layout. So here we can see the layout of a McDonald's kitchen. So we can see there is a perfect planning or is the perfect layout that is being carried by the McDonald's. So here we can see the refrigerators are at right side. The heaters for ham, sausages and eggs are in the left side of the refrigerator. While entering to the kitchen, we can see the fries machine, monitors, cashier counters. Okay, so this is an example of McDonald's kitchen layout. So yes, so thank you friends, have a great day.